Well, soon our kids will be out of school for the winter break and gulp home. And they will more likely be bored. Our first inclination will be, well, to allow them to watch TV or hang out on their tablets, their phones, then that may not be the best idea. Well, join us today is Megan Alpine from Family Services of Roanoke Valley to give us some tips on managing screen time for our kids. Thanks for being with us today.
Hi, thank you, Kiana, for having me. It's always nice to join you all. So yes, when we are looking at kids and teens over winter break and what they can be doing, so we're looking at what we can decrease and what we can increase. So for sure, things that we can decrease is going to be screen time. We know that a lot of our youth are spending excessive amounts of time on their screens, especially during the nighttime hours. And studies show that excessive screen time can lead to posture problems. So from the prolonged looking down, as well as vision problems, it's going to lead them to have that tired eye feeling the next day. And then the main thing with excessive screen time is going to be how it impacts their sleep cycle. So studies show that excessive use of screen times when you're looking at your phone for too much, that blue light emitted from phones, tablets, and TV screens can lead to suppressed melatonin production. And that means that their brains stay awake for a lot longer. So even when they finally shut down and are trying to go to sleep, their brains are still going to be active. And that affects the sleep cycle, which further delays REM sleep, which, as we know, is that really good, deep, restful sleep, which they need to feel well rested and alert for their next day.
So we told us a little bit about some of the negative effects of having too much screen time. Talk about the positive impact of putting those screens away, those devices away, and spending time together with your family. I have to say, and this is not anything to do with winter break, but I had a new rule in our household, like while we're in the car, no phones. Like, because oftentimes kids can be all up on their phones just from driving from point A to point B. And the level of conversation, or my son has come up with all these great riddles that I didn't know he had. Like, it just, by putting that away, has connected us even more so. So tell us a little bit about some of the other positive impacts of families being able to spend that time together when you're not buried in your phone.
Yes, absolutely. I love that idea. So some of the things kind of relating to what you said, so definitely putting phones down during meal times or no phones during car rides is really important. So when we look at the positive impacts of families spending time together, especially in this continued pandemic, where we know youth mental health has been greatly impacted, family time can help youth develop positive behaviors, which studies show can act as protective factors against youth engaging in risky behaviors such as drug and alcohol use, and can also combat against feelings of depression and anxiety. And the thing with that face-to-face communication that everybody gets when you put your phones down, as opposed to that digital interaction, is that it increases youth feeling connected and feeling like they have a strong emotional support system, which again, in this age of COVID, is so important for youth's mental health and their mental health well-being, because it helps with stress reduction and really helps them to feel connected and safe within their families. And as you said, I think it inspires a lot of a place for unexpected conversation that might not necessarily happen. And that's always really fun to see where that can lead, especially with young kids.
Agree. What's some activities that young people can do on their own?
Sure. So on their own, it's still important to encourage that independent creative play. So things like, and this can be for kids and teens, but things like journaling, yoga, going for a walk, playing outside. We've been really lucky to have kind of a mild winter so far, so definitely take advantage of that to have them get outside and kind of get their bodies moving and get some fresh air.
Quick suggestions on things families can do together?
Yes, so that's, again, with taking advantage of the mild weather, that can be just like a really easy scavenger hunt. There are a lot of really easy things that you can just, find an acorn, find a pine cone, really easy, simple things like that. Board games, card games, dance parties. You can have a family read time together, which again would also, like if you did that, so all right, phones away before bed, family read time. That's a great way to have everybody put their phones down. And then I am going to encourage with my kids Frozen Fridays. I think we're going to make some frozen hot chocolate on Friday evening. So I'm really looking forward to that.
I love it. I love another one, Sundays, building your own Sundays.
I love the theme with it. It keeps my kids like really happy and engaged.
Yeah.
And they love a sweet treat.
Yeah. And I love taking advantage of going around and looking at the beautiful decorations in people's yards, or counting how many inflatables you can find or certain color wreaths on the
Exactly.
doors. You can be as creative as you want, but creating those memories. It doesn't have to cost you anything, but taking
Nope,
advantage
not
of,
at
yeah,
all.
take advantage of the time while the kiddos aren't in school for the next, gosh, couple of weeks. All right. Well, wonderful suggestions, Megan. Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Thanks, Kiana. Good to talk to you.
Same here.